Right, in this video we're going to show you all about the rear wiper arm. So someone has written to us and said, Simon, do you know this rear wiper arm? Land Rover have changed it. Oh, I've just noticed we haven't put the blade back on. Let's put the blade back on. So, you go to buy a new blade because your blade wears out. This little rubber flap goes. And they say, oh, the part number's superseded. You buy a new blade. But the new blade, as you'll see as the story unfolds, is totally different, and we'll go through that and we'll put the part numbers on the screen. So I'll put the old part number for the blade on the screen and the new part number for the blade. So this guy said to me, you never guess what? So I went in just thinking I'd spend a tenner on a wiper blade and came out with £100 bill for a new wiper arm and blade. Can you investigate and report, Simon? So that is what we are going to do. So let's have a look at this one. So Destiny, can you show how to remove and what we've got under here? So right, so that is the washer. So the washer comes through the spindle and it's got this little cap and then it squirts out two little jets, and there's a little hole in the plastic just here, boop, there, and it squirts out there. So that's how that works. Now, you can't take this nut off until you've taken this little end bit off. So we'll see if there's a part number for this. There must be.
Oh, I got it.
You've got it. Destiny's got the part number on the sticky note. So there you go. That is, oh, that's not focusing, but I might do. Right, there we go. So that is the part number for this little jet. Was it expensive?
No.
No. Right, and that is what the little jet looks like. And you can see it's got two little eyes in the back there, look, which squirt the water up. And that jet sits between this little orange fork. I've coloured it orange, look. So when you put the jet on, and there is a bit of a trick to putting the jet on, we'll show you that in a minute. So that is the arm. Now, before we take the arm off, let's get back to the blade.
I was looking at the wrong thing. Do you want to guess the price of this little bit?
No, 15 quid.
22.
22 plus VAT probably.
Yes.
Whoosh.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, that's not cheap. Right. So, right, let's do the blade. So that's how that works, and we'll take the arm off in a minute. But to get the blade off, it's held on with a little thing. So do you want to put the screwdriver in there, I reckon? So I reckon that because you don't want to flex this arm too much, you want to try and get to the little plastic mount, and you just sort of push it away from you. You'll see when we get it off. Let's give it a little bit of it. There we go. Look at that. Oh, don't let it go on my glass.
Sorry.
Right, so you can see I've coloured it orange. So it's got that little sort of lead in and then that little circular. And it doesn't matter which way round you put it, this way or this way or this way. So that is the blade. So let's get, so you can notice that this blade, get on some clear background, it's got no piping, no tubing, no washer jet. It's just a simple blade. But the new one, I'll put the part number on the screen. Well, what's going on here? There's no simple clipping. And look, he's got this little tubulage going on the end. Well, it turns out that must replace that little thing we've taken off. And along the length of here, there's some little... Oh, the camera's not focusing. There's some little holes. So it now takes the water in and disperses it out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes along the length of the blade. But you've got to change the arm because this is the new arm, and the new arm has a totally different grip system, and it has a little cutout here for where the rubber thing goes. So we will show you how to upgrade. Now, I did look on some Euro car parts, and they said you could buy this blade, which would fit. But it's we've yeah, actually you demonstrate. You can like slide that bit off and throw that bit away because that's nothing, and then do the comparison. And I thought, well, it's a bit longer. The clamp looks like it might, but not really go. And then the biggest problem was that width. It was that way. Turn it 90.
Oh, yeah.
This one, the replacement one from Euro car parts, is a lot wider across here than here. So if someone can work out what aftermarket part number for the blade is, these genuine blades on eBay now are going for like 80 quid. They're like the new rare hen's teeth thing. Right, so we are going to change everything on here. So I reckon get the 13mm socket. Right, I reckon. Oh, don't keep doing it. Right, put a bit of masking tape on here to remember what angle the blade is. We've got a bit of dirt, but the blade comes fairly level. Oh, she's going to smash my window. They is well springy.
Oh, gosh.
Right, so we haven't had this off yet, have we?
No.
So is it splined? Is it just on a taper? Right, let's have a look at the nut then. So we've got a sort of, we've got a serrated flanged nut. Right, now then you've got to try and wiggle that off there. So yeah, crank that round. We did that the other day, didn't we? Right, that's it. That seemed to be working it a bit. Oh, we did buy that puller the other day, didn't we?
Yeah, it is a bit...
Try cranking it right round, so that you've got a bit of it, and then flex it like that. Give it a little bit of flex while pulling it. He's not... Alright, he's not having it. Right, okay, we just had a little play, and we've got it loose actually, so yes, pull it round, that's it. It's stuck again, right. So, yeah, so you can see on here we got that this is splined, a sort of conical spline, and that's that off. So let's grab the new arm and put the new arm on. Right, so there's our new funky arm. It's got the little cap that swivels out the way. It's got that. Now, this, I guess, hasn't got any splines on it when it's new and virginal. The aluminium conical bit here is unsplined, so it will... So we need to get it roughly level. Right, I'll hold it level. You get the nut. Did I have the nut?
I got the nut.
You got the nut. Right, so I'll hold that roughly level. Right, lush. Okay, so that's that. Now we can get the blade. So the blade... So obviously this blade is not ambidextrous because the side with the tube has obviously got to go through there. And this looks like it's just the pin. So I guess the clampy bit is in the thing now. So we're going to have to... We can crank that back there. And then if you find the location for that in there... Can you see that? And that snaps in. And then I guess you've got to feed that tube... There was a little bit I could see when yeah, it comes up underneath here. I think there's a little sort of slopey bit, right, and that should have just enough to go on there, right. So that little fork bit doesn't make any difference now. Is that gonna push on, or is that a rubber? Right, I reckon use the rubber hammer like we did before. So, all right, so if you, all right, so I can hold it in place with. So that your fingers are out the way with the tube, and then just give it a little tap on. Right, it takes a bit of jiggling, but we managed to do it. If there's a better way, let us know. Right, and then we can flip that down. And I reckon we're ready for test. Let me grab the keys and we'll give that a test.
Yeah, ready? Ooh. Yeah, I like the way it's washing the whole windscreen.
So it is an upgrade, yeah?
It's so much better.
Cool. So there we go. Washer, rear wash, wipe upgrade. If anyone knows a solution, if you don't want to do the whole upgrade of where you can get these for a reasonable price, please share it in the comments below. Right, good luck with that. Oh, there you go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.